I didn't think it would be possible, but he did. I want to click over here. I want you guys to watch something. We gotta mute this because Steezo got the 50 Cent. Watch when it rains, it pours. This is the song he had playing to it. When it rains, it pours. Some. When it rains, it pours. I'm back up on my knees. When it rains, it pours. When I'm back up on my knees. When it rains, it pours. And it back on my knees. When it rains, it pours. And you see him cooking with the rhythm shooter. He's going crazy. Steezo has been the best dribbler for centuries. Wang could never get rid of him. And they realized by just having a game existing, there's nothing they can do to stop him. So they had to poison the game. Poison. Look how he's moving. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Some. Look in the hood. Oh, look. And then when he's spinning veins, he usually goes out over money and horse. Build up with my little homie. When it rains, it pours. That's not even the right lyrics. We gonna go with it. Look, listen. I'm gonna let y'all hear what this dude was saying about Steve. But listen.
Some real shit, y'all. On some real shit. Y'all should be.
It sounds like he's speaking of some forbidden god that doesn't exist anymore. Like it's a myth if he's even real. That's how it sounds like he's speaking on him. But do you see the energy he brings? You don't have no comp pro player bringing that type of energy. I don't care how mad people are. Things always don't have to change the way you think like them by them trying to go so hard to make it realistic. You know what I mean? In realistic reality, real basketball, somebody, if they can move like this and just want to do certain dribble moves in weird ways, they can in reality. You understand? So that kind of concept has to exist in the game as well, I feel like, to add that more freedom, not having everybody on timered dribble animations. And people were just stunned and giving it praise, you know, because it was so different. Finally, you're seeing something different instead of the same meta being spammed. He moved his different way. Just because people copied him doesn't mean anything. He's always had his own way to move. You see what I'm saying? It's just like how when I say I play my own way. So we get off it. Just the last thing he said. Recent patch ruined rhythm shooting. They really did. Because people found the way to finesse it on the back of the paddles. Internet technology world. Until 2K gives people their praise. Like when you go into the ISO community, for instance, if you had some type of mod that can do the moves automatic, like real guys probably wouldn't give you praise. They do those moves all with their hands, so they give each other praise in their own way. People don't understand this, but it's a community there, and there's certain egos, there's levels that people don't understand that, but it's creating a community and it's creating something for the game. With what they're trying to do, take them out, get rid of them, it's cutting out the game. Recent patch ruined rhythm shooting. The game was better before they buffed square shooting and left the contest system non-existing, so everyone just jacks mindless shots until they drop. The defense does not matter. When we go here and we look at the dribbling before, you guys are looking at him spam, right? This is 22 next gen, but I just want you guys to pay attention to how there's more freedom. People just started spamming and dribbling, going back court and still dribbling the ball with when in real reality, people can do that. But people just didn't like it. Like, I feel like the game was better when people were complaining about that. Why? See what you guys done did? We could have had this, right? Kept having this. And I'm going to go to another one. We could have kept having this. Having people do this behind court. If you were good, you still was able to win, and they would just end up losing the game. So what if they dribbled out and at least you was getting rep and the game wasn't touched and they wasn't slowing down things and doing this and that? You see what I'm saying? And the shooting was the same. It wasn't the RNG shooting. They had to find ways to stop these guys. If you could move like this, I always said in my videos, and then be able to just green easily on the game. Like you can move. Like the devs them. Now, when you can move like this, and then you were just able to go shoot, the average player couldn't hang with you because they didn't know how to move their analog sticks to do all this. Think about this. Like, this should be the main thing y'all should hold on to. The devs, no dev can even do half of their dribble moves in the game. It was probably meant for us to just do certain moves one way if you really think about it. But us being able to just do so much more together and change, like, you know, we were able to just look. This is not even crazy to me, honestly. This is not. They could have just made this more smooth and toned up the animations. That's all they had to do. But to completely just stop this, Eli, just be quiet. And for them to be able to just chain moves together like this, right? This is not bad. Why did they take this away? Do y'all understand they took this whole being able to just bop, 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 bop? They took that away. Why? You now, when you do something like that, it's a timed animation, meaning it's on a timer. Yet you can cancel out of it, but you feel it way more. You're trapped in it a little more. It's not this type of freedom right here. It is not at all. The behind the back to stop on dot, the plant. Where did the foot planting technology go? I seen somebody comment that in my comment section. Yes, they don't have certain things that they promise, but that doesn't mean I don't like the game. So the game's still good. And they can fix easy things like that. They're not allowing us to stop on the dot like this anymore. When you watch this, I'm gonna wind it back one more time. Watch when he's stopping on the dot and he's shooting, because we as good players were too elite at it. The average player can't do it. It's certain things I'm starting to realize. Just like when you go to Call of Duty, the average player, they can't drop shot. They don't know how to camera. They call it camera F. It's the F word, cuss word. And it's just when you move a certain way with your stick. It's a certain stick skill you have to go around the corner real fast to make a person's camera, because he's looking at you from his first person player view. He's playing the game in real reality. He's looking at it, and you're coming out like late. You're shooting him already before he even sees you. So, you know, there's certain little tactics like that still to this day that the average player just doesn't understand. And gaming companies choose to say, you know what, we want to make it fun for everybody, so let's tone things down. Because if the game's like this and we can stop on a dot, half of the randoms that can't shoot, that struggle to shoot, that have to drive every play, you're losing the game because you're going to lose to a shooter. Guaranteed, I'm telling you. This is why they had to change the shooting, RNG shooting. Y'all think this is something that they're trying to do on a realistic ends? Really? No. I understand, yeah, they're trying to go the realistic route, but they're still trying to think about the casual players that play their game. They want it to be fun for just random guys to come on. Think about it. If NBA players and certain little players are getting on this game, they're getting stomped on by the sweats. This is why they had to make the little algorithms, skill-based matchmakings. You think it's NBA players hopping on or certain random celebrities to enjoy the game? You think they're going to enjoy the game when they have players like us on the game? And Sweaty's 80. Think about what I'm saying right now. Think about somebody who just casually getting on the game. He has to work. Think about time. Time should make your mind get like, okay, yeah, that's true. Think about somebody who doesn't have much time to put in. It's just getting on at certain points of periods, and you are more training harder, like an NBA player versus a regular guy who's hooping in the streets, or a D1 college player versus somebody who's just regularly hooping in the streets. He doesn't have no, you know. That's what they're doing at the end of the day. Sweaties, we like the way how we make the game look too. It's another thing. Here's 22 Kevin Durant build. So I showed y'all how dribble guys dribbling, spamming and stuff like that. I wanted to show you because I'm still playing IRL play style. I want to show you guys that. Look how I'm playing. Still playing in that same IRL play style way, utilizing the same thing. Use a spin move on a smaller player, certain stuff. We still doing that here. So I don't know why they had to patch the game. It was better when it was more like it's like the real world, and then you just got certain people doing their things. And I guess the way people was complaining in the comment sections all the time about, oh, the dribble guys, this and that, I get it. But look, I'm still playing IRL, Kevin Durant build. Go to a smaller player, body him up. I have the ultimate mismatch. See, this is when I used to have bigs, though. This is the difference. I used to have a willing big. Willing to have, that was Benzo. He was willing to give me the ball back. Willing to, he know I'm on a KD build. It's not like that no more, you know. It's a little tough to get certain players. But what do y'all think? Like, I think they did that job. Like, nobody talks about it because everybody's just focused on how you want to talk about the game's trash now. But nobody talks about dribble gods no more. Don't y'all realize they're in the rebuilding state before they make the dribbling? Freaking me that. Oh my god, I used to go crazy on that KD build. Don't you know before they make the dribbling free again, they're taking their time to, okay, let's see what we can do to, if this is gonna be OP, if they can spam this. They're watching Steezo. Y'all don't think they're watching this, man? Look how he was moving. Like, I don't, yo, he took over the game. When people were saying the game was bad, the only thing that was still going that even I can make content on it blows, was the dribble god versus dribble god, reacting to dribble gods. That gave 2K still some light as a game. Like, they still had a big fan base of those people playing. Not just from Steezo alone, there was other dribblers too. Because it's just a unique thing. Who dribbles a certain way, who moves a certain way. It's just like who makes certain music a certain way. Look how we shooting back in the day. They got to bring it all back. The windows were way more open. People still had to play D. You still had to move to get your open shot. You couldn't just shoot fake stuff. So it's like, what's wrong with all this? Still playing realistic. Like, ooh, oh my lord. Look at the movement. And one. See, I don't know if the windows, I should have went up already. I don't know if the windows was different. Look at the hot zone hunter. I think they will go back though, people. The way how the complaints are, it's nothing they can do but to go back. Or they'll go downhill. They'll see actual sales decrease. But there are people who do like the game. I do enjoy the game, so I know there's going to be other people who do enjoy 25 as well. Look at the movement. Boom. So they just have to get back to these windows. They don't have to do this little RNG shooting thing. It doesn't make sense. Touch up on the defense, touch up on certain contestings or something like that. Their system must be like monkey see, monkey do, simple if they can't do tweaks and touches to make it like back to this and just touch the defense up. It must be a system that they got to upgrade because it ain't really doing good. Wow. Look how we used to play. Like 6'10". Still KD builds, still used to dribble IRL. You don't see me. Everybody didn't spam. That's what I'm trying to show here. Everybody just didn't do that. So it's like, damn, like, leave it how it was. And we still beat spammers. So it's like, leave it how it was. It made more of a community. It made more diversity. It's like they're trying to drain it out, drain the fun out. And by doing that, they are messing with the realistic players too, because the game just doesn't feel a certain way. The game is slowed down. Everybody says it. It's 100% slowed down. They did that for the dribble heads. It's no if, ands, or buts. There's no other reason. Because if not, they will be moving fast right now and going crazy and you will be seeing it all again. They just have to find a way to up the defense to where it doesn't matter if you're a dribble guy now. You really have to be elite to be that, to score or something, you know? Hit the like, subscribe. We'll be back with another one.